Look at this map. In just 100 years, Islam spread from the middle of a desert to Spain in the west and China in the east. It is the most fastest-growing religion in human history, and for centuries, historians have told us there was only one reason for this: the swords. They told us it was convert or die religion. They told us it was spread by force, by violence, by the sword. But wait a minute, does that actually make sense? You can force a man to bow with a sword. You can conquer land with an army. But you cannot force a human being to love. You cannot force a heart to believe. If it was just fear, Islam would have died the moment the armies left. But it didn't die. It grew. So, if it wasn't the sword, what was the secret weapon behind the spreading of Islam? Look at the biggest Muslim country on earth today, Indonesia. Guess how many invading Muslim armies went there? 0, not one soldier. So how did they become Muslim? It was the traders. It was the merchants selling spices and silk. Before they shared their theology, they shared their honesty. People saw that these traders didn't cheat. They didn't lie. They treated the poor with dignity. The locals fell in love with the Muslims before they even knew Islam. Their character was the weapon. But the ultimate secret weapon wasn't the people. It was the message itself. At a time when the world was crushed by the caste system, by oppressive kings, by confusing superstition, a simple, crystal-clear message arrived from the desert. Tawhid. One God, one humanity. No priests between you and God. No king is better than a slave. Total spiritual freedom. This wasn't a message people ran away from in fear. It was water for a thirsty soul. They ran towards it. Even non-Muslim historians admit this now. DeLacy O'Leary wrote, "The legend of fanatical Muslims sweeping through the world and forcing Islam at the point of the sword is one of the most fantastically absurd myths that historians have ever repeated." The sword rusts and breaks, empires fall, but the Haqq, the truth, lasts forever. That is why 2 billion people are here today, not because they were forced, but because their ancestors chose the light. Are you ready to see the light of Islam? Subscribe to Know the Haqq, see the truth, accept the truth, build your certainty.